And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to the PiGosaur Cup number 39 as we are jumping into the round of 16. And we're just getting some updates in the chat. Apparently, Yakov just took down Creator. Very impressive play there by Yakov. But of course, we have our own series that we're jumping into. And here we go. Spawning in the right-hand corner of Ley Lines, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the blue Terran representing S8UL Esports. It is a GuMiho. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the red Terran player from the land of the Americas representing the formless Berthos. It is TEarDroP. And if you're in the chats, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we jump into our TvT. Coming into this, GuMiho is a heavy favorite here to go on a deep run in this tournament, but we'll see if TEarDroP can bring him down. We'll see if he can cause another upset. Again, like even in his series against Reaper, I was favoring Reaper, but we'll see what TEarDroP brings to the table as he does open up 2x Reaper. Okay, so 2x Reaper out of TEarDroP. Meanwhile, GuMiho, double gas opener, faster factory, a more tech-heavy start, faster Hellion as well. I do favor GuMiho in this position, but depending on how hard TEarDroP commits, he can over. Oh Jesus! Speaking of how hard he commits, we're going up to 3 Raxes. Okay, bold move. So not 2, we're going up to 3 Rax Reaper instead. Much more committed here from TEarDroP. Meanwhile, GuMiho back at home so far is none the wiser. Ooh, going for reactor first before the factory. Okay, before any units, I should emphasize. So reactor first into factory. With this, can reactor at his own Reapers, of course. And we'll see how our players do compare. So we are still amassing. The Reapers are building up. But again, I feel like GuMiho, with this setup, he should be able to hold his own, production-wise, I mean. Sure, he's going to have less Reapers, but he will have the Hellions and the Cyclones to support. As GuMiho will now go for the delayed expansion. Reapers that do move out. TEarDroP, he commits so hard, they propose on the first date. Oh no. Oh god. He's committed, okay? He's there for you. Let's go. TEarDroP. So now we're still just massing on more Reapers. Does bypass the main army, sneaking up behind the Hellions. Okay. Does come in from behind. Does hit the natural. TEarDroP, he cancels up the surround. Dies on the Hellion. Not bad. The Hellion is going to go down. Ooh, but takes down... Oh, never mind. The Hellion survives. The Hellion lives. Takes out all 3 Reapers. Ay. Yeah, a bit of miscontrol there from TEarDroP, and things are going from bad to worse here. TEarDroP, he's running out of steam. He has lost momentum. He's in danger, and he has nothing. He has nothing here. It's going to be 2 against 4 Reapers. Ay. Eventually, he got the Hellion, of course, but by then, it's too little too late. Now he's trying to expand. So let's get a lot of shots off. Reapers, they bust in. Yeah, they bust into the bases. They get another 2 Reapers. Production may be enough to hold on. And TEarDroP, he does hold. Does defend. Behind this, though, we have tank production. CC's already done. Orbitals on the way. GuMiho getting further ahead. And TEarDroP is trying to transition out of this. We do have a CC on the way, but it's still not quite done. Now, there is a chance if he can bypass the main army, if he can get into the main base, maybe he can pick up a couple of SCVs. Speaking of, he's going for the main. Going for the main base. Gets a couple of SCVs, gets 1, gets 2. 2 SCVs go down. Tank is out of position, can go for more workers, not bad. Getting up to 2 so far. It doesn't quite get in. Reapers are zoned away. And again, GuMiho is just outscaling TEarDroP. TEarDroP, he's up to 7 Reapers. Let's go. And once again, he can try to ignore the army. Gets a Hellion. Hellion pulls away, building up his own natural. Gonna be sent away. And there's no rush for GuMiho. Like, to be honest, he doesn't have to push, he doesn't have to break the natural base or try to bust into the main. Like, GuMiho can just chill, calm down, get his third, macro from here, maintain his lead, get further ahead. He is harassing with his Cyclones, but outside of that, he's stabilizing back at her. Just building up his forces. Meanwhile, gets into the natural, gets one, gets two SCVs. Doesn't quite get the mule. Doesn't I mining, getting another two SCVs. Another SCV goes down. And claiming another 3, 6 in total. As this one Cyclone drop, it's killing TearDroP. It's getting another 3, getting into 4 SCV kills, does boost away, avoids the Marines, even forcing a stim. As GuMiho threads the needle, dipping in between the bases, gets another Marine, pops out at the third. Oh, TearDroP unable to catch him, not yet. There's the stim. That's been how many? That's been 10 worker kills. And now here comes the main force. Now here comes GuMiho. He has a tank lead. He's got Banshees in the mix. Oof. Does punish those Reapers. The lock-ons are brutal. Cashing out all 7 Reapers. They'll do go down. And from here he can just push in. We have Hyperfight Rotors on the way, more factories getting to mech. If he needs it. As GG gets schooled, as he does take down the third base, that's going to be a kill in the third CC, and GuMiho takes game at number 1. Ooh, GG. A solid game there out of GuMiho. Again, TearDroP, he had potential when it came to the early rush. Unfortunately, everything fell on its face in the first fight. If you recall, winding it back, what happened, he went for the initial 3 Reapers. He got behind the army, came in from behind. I assumed he was trying to set up a surround, and he got caught out. And he lost all 3 Reapers for nothing. He didn't get a single unit for the 3 Reapers, and everything just snowballed very quickly out of control. GG. GG, well played. As we are getting into our next game. Game 2 is going to be on Pylon. Okay. We'll be getting to Pylon here for game number 2. Once again, one of the smaller maps in the map pool, much smaller map, but shorter rush distance by ground. You can be more aggressive here. We already saw 3x Reaper out of TearDroP. I'm curious what else he brings to the table. If he tries to play standard and straight up against GuMiho, or if he once again goes for a bit of a more quirky build. Let's go. As this morning in the top left-hand corner of Pylon, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the Blue Terran leading the series 1-0, and we'll see if he can claim it here and now. For SATUL Esports, it is GuMiho. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the red Terran player, the American Terran representing Formless Bearsloss. It is TearDroP. Again, he had a cheeky build in game 1. Going for the 3-rack Reaper. This time, oh, okay, gonna be hiding his first racks. Now, this I don't know if I'm really too fond of the idea in this matchup. I like this against Protoss in TvP. The reason why I'm not too fond of this in TvT is, if you know anything about Korean TvT especially, SCV scouts are very rare. They're very rare. If you notice, GuMiho did not even SCV scout in game 1. So we have a double gas opener into a faster factory, into a delayed CC, and I don't imagine that GuMiho will SCV scout. So trying to fake out a proxy and trying to fake an all-in like this in TvT, I don't think is as effective, just because SCV scouts are a little bit rarer. So now we're getting to our initial builds. TearDrop does go double gas, so he should be going for a mirrored build here, should be going for a factory as well. So GuMiho, just like last game, is going reactor first. So reactor followed by the factory, followed by the eventual command center. Likewise, factory on the way for TearDrop as well. And again, no SCV scout from GuMiho. Again, SCV scouts are just very rare. They're quite rare here in TvT. Just settling in. So we have Reactor Reaper on the way. With this, the first Reaper here will be able to get a little bit of momentum here. We'll delay the CC. Does delay by a second. Could even kill the SCV as well. Not bad. Yeah, greater delay here for GuMiho. But he wants the Reaper. Yeah, he does want him. And oh, he's going to get him as well. Yeah, he does shoot first. Takes down the initial Reaper. Brutal pickoff. And GuMiho does gain momentum. Behind this, he's waiting for his next wave of Reapers and he can push. And TearDrop, he is in danger here. He had to float his ranks, so that delays the add-on even further. Do we have any units to defend? We have one Reaper. It's across the map. There's nothing. Oh god, there's nothing here. There's nothing at home. The SCV is going to go down. CC is heavily delayed. As he busts into the main base, disrupting the production, Cyclone just now pops out, and Cyclone will defend. As GuMiho, he does clean up back at home. TearDrop, he's holding on with that Cyclone. GuMiho pulls away, still reinforcing. If the Cyclone's going to be on its own, then GuMiho, he might be able to go for the dive. It's going to be close. He might be able to break the Cyclone. Yeah, speaking of, he's going for it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 volleys. Oh, he's so close. He does take down the Cyclone, but a second one does arrive just in time, and with that, TearDrop holds. Whew, TearDrop, he does hold on. He will defend. Did cost him a Cyclone, did cost him 2 more SCVs, but TearDrop will survive. Meanwhile, GuMiho is known for his mech in TvT. We were working towards mech in game number 1. We might be able to get there here in game 2. Now, early medevac, early tank, early drop. GuMiho still being very aggressive, very assertive. As GuMiho is moving in. Does spot the tank. And shouldn't be able to break this. Oh, speaking of, yeah, it does take a tank shot to the face. Is within range of the gas geyser. Tank is repositioning. We'll see jump in time. Yeah, tank shots going off, and TearDrop, he will shut this down. Very nice. Yeah, nice cleanup. Shuts down the tank. TearDrop does defend. And now he does take a tank lead. Okay. A solid fight here from TearDrop. And GuMiho, a bit of miscontrol. Unfortunately, just had no vision. Didn't see the tank. As GuMiho is not stopping. we could go end up in a weird base trade. TearDrop, he sends everything across the map. At the same time, GuMiho dropping into the main. Liberate with the natural and drop into said main base. Going for the production. And here comes TearDroP. We're going for the base trade, but there's a tank back at home. Yeah, tank is ready. TearDroP, he can't disable, he can, and he will. Disable tanks. Boys are being pulled. Tank will go down. GuMiho trying to hold on. And the tank falls. At the same time, SCVs are also falling in the main. Boys being pulled in. There's going to be a lot of dead SCVs. Yeah, 15 workers falling. At the same time, though, denies the natural. Does deny the natural. Takes down 4 workers. We're getting a little bit chaotic here. We're getting messy. True. GuMiho does focus down another 2 SCVs. Just another 1. 20 in total. TearDroP, he does turn back around. And on the one hand, TearDroP, he has 2 bases, but he's down to 27 SCVs. GuMiho with a massive worker lead. He saved his workers, saved his SCVs. Going back to mining, he saved the command center as well. And GuMiho's in a much better position here. Greater economy. Is lacking an army, true. That's where he is lacking. He's down in tanks, down in ravens. But now he's got a second factory. He can make 2 tanks at a time, he can catch up. Can catch up. Now there's potentially a window here where TearDroP can try to break a GuMiho before it can reestablish his tank count. The problem though with the Vikings, if the Ravens can get past, if they can disable the tanks, then TearDroP, he can take over the natural again. He can do it again. Oh, and he gets 1. He gets 2. Not bad. Gets both disables. Tanks are moving in. Gets a break here and now. Boys are being pulled, and tank boys, they do focus on the first tank. The second tank as well. But the boys, yeah, they get a full surround. They get a full surround. Vikings are landing as well. And TearDroP, he gets cleaned up. He does get 9 SCV kills, but GuMiho still has a worker lead. Still has the advantage. And remember, he's getting into mech. 3rd CC's on the way, more tanks, now getting into mech with accelerators, going into battle mech. Battle mech is on the way. Oh. Threatens to drop. Goes for another tank. And we'll get it. And TearDroP is just getting pulled apart here. Losing even more SCVs. That's going to be 4 SCVs going down. Catching a medevac. Here he backs off again, claiming a better economy. The longer this goes on, the better it's going to be for GuMiho. Right now, there's a lot of pressure on TearDroP. And he does have stim. There is potentially an opening here. There is a bit of an opening, but he's looking for a way in. GuMiho getting a 4th CC. TearDroP, he can maybe find a way into the natural or drop into the main. There's only 1 medevac. Never mind. Just the 1 medevac. GuMiho takes out a tank. Black Bear's Planetary about to finish. Has a drop. The drop is spotted. And GG gets called. GG gets called. GuMiho is just all over this. And GuMiho, he will claim the series 2-0. He'll advance on to the quarterfinals. GG. GG, well played. Congratulations, GuMiho. He will claim the series, but a shout out to TearDroP for, again, especially here in game 2. Like, game 2 was very intense. I mean, hey, we ended up in a pseudo base trade where he wasn't quite able to do enough damage, but he was able to make a game out of this and make GuMiho sweat a little bit, I'm sure. So, GG. GG, well played. With that, congratulations. GuMiho will advance on into the next round where he has his next opponent ready and waiting for him. It's going to be a TvP between GuMiho and Australia.